Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Not Stupid. Now, today's explainer is not your typical warning manual. You know, the kind that talks down to you or treats you like you're fragile? Absolutely not. Consider this a high-level tactical briefing designed specifically for what I like to call Generation Ultra. Because look, you aren't targeted because you're weak. You are targeted because you hold the wealth. You built the economy, you have the assets, and trust me, Marin scammers know it. So today, we are fighting back with knowledge and strategy.
Okay, let's dive into this. We've combed through some massive, newly released 2026 data reports from the FBI, the FTC, and AARP. And we did that to distill all that noise down into 15 active, highly practical defense strategies. These are straightforward, actionable hacks that you can use right now to outsmart even the smartest, most sophisticated criminals out there.
But before we hit that very first hack, consider this number. According to the 2026 FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center and the FDC Sentinel network, fraud is a multi-billion-dollar illicit industry. Why does this matter to us? Well, because I want to validate exactly what you might be feeling if you've ever been targeted or fooled. These are not simple parlor tricks. These are highly organized, technologically advanced criminal operations that literally fool absolutely everyone. We're talking CEOs, tech workers, and yes, seniors. You are up against professionals, which is exactly why we need professional-grade defenses. Section 1. Hack the digital threat. Drawing straight from the latest guidelines from Harvard Health and Consumer Reports, here are your first 4 crucial hacks. Hack number 1, lock down your tech. If you ever see an urgent pop-up on your screen claiming your computer is infected and you just have to call a number, ignore it entirely. It's a trap. Hack number 2, hover to discover. Before you click anything in an email, just hover your mouse over the sender's name. You'll often see this completely bizarre random email address that exposes the whole scam. Hack number 3, pause and verify. The IRS, Taxpayer Advocate Service, and Medicare.gov make it abundantly clear. They will never, ever initiate contact with you via unprompted text message links, period. If you get a text from Medicare, just delete it. And hack number 4, set up multi-factor authentication. I know it sounds super technical, but it really just means requiring a quick code sent to your phone to log into your accounts. It is essentially an unbreakable deadbolt for your digital life.
Let's move to Section 2 and see how this builds, because we're going to outsmart phone and voice cons.
The FBI's 2026 Voice Cloning Scams Report highlights a frankly terrifying new threat: AI voice cloning. Get this, scammers can now scrape just 3 seconds of audio from your grandchild's TikTok or Instagram and then use artificial intelligence to call you, and it will sound exactly, and I mean exactly, like them. They're usually crying, begging for bail money or emergency funds. It is incredibly manipulative and deeply startling when it happens to you.
So the crucial point is knowing how to neutralize it. Here are your next 3 hacks, straight from the AARP Foundation's playbook for handling this notorious grandparent scam. Hack number 5, hang up immediately. Don't even engage, just cut the line. Hack number 6, call that family member directly from the number you already have saved in your own contacts, just to verify where they actually are. And hack number 7, which is honestly my absolute favorite strategy, demand the family safe word. Seriously, sit down with your family this weekend and pick a totally random word. Blueberry, hubcap, whatever. If the frantic person on the phone claiming to be your grandson doesn't know the safe word, you know instantly you are talking to a machine.
Which brings us to hack number 8. It's perhaps the simplest yet most powerful defense mechanism available, sourced directly from the Better Business Bureau Scam Tracker. Just let unknown numbers go straight to voicemail. That's it. If it's a real doctor, a real bank, or a true emergency, they will absolutely leave a message. An unanswered phone is a secure phone. You hold all the power with that ignore button.
Section 3, guard your emotional wealth. As the American Psychological Association notes, romance and companionship scams cause immense, lasting stress because they specifically prey on our natural human desire for connection. And this brilliantly illustrates the stark difference between a genuine connection and a predatory illusion. Look, a real relationship takes time, right? It involves face-to-face or video meetings and centers on mutual support. A scammer, however, operates on a completely warped timeline. According to joint reports from AgingCare and the FTC, they will declare their undying love within days. They always have some tragic excuse for why their webcam happens to be broken. And inevitably, they will quickly ask for money, specifically demanding cryptocurrency, gift cards, or wire transfers.
So here is exactly how we protect your emotional wealth. Hack number 9, reverse image search their profile picture. It's incredibly easy to do on Google, and you'll very often find that the handsome general or the overseas doctor is actually just a stolen stock photo. Hack number 10 is a hard, non-negotiable rule. Never, ever send untraceable funds like Apple gift cards or Bitcoin to an online sweetheart. Real people don't ask for iTunes cards to fix a flat tire, you know? And hack number 11, keep your real offline family in the loop about your new online friends. Scammers actively try to isolate you. Secrecy is a scammer's absolute best friend. By bringing relationships into the light, you totally strip the scammer of their power.
Section 4. Protect your money vault. Drawing on 2026 data from the National Council on Aging, here is how you build an invisible fortress around your money vault. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these final 4 steps, highly recommended by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, turn you from a passive target into a highly proactive defender. Hack 12, monitor your accounts weekly. Catching a weird $5 test charge early can actually prevent a $5,000 theft later on. Hack 13, set up automatic bank transaction alerts. Just let your bank text you every time a withdrawal happens, so absolutely nothing goes unnoticed. Hack 14, designate a trusted contact at your financial institution. This gives your bank permission to reach out to an adult child or a trusted friend if they spot unusual behavior, like, say, a sudden massive wire transfer request. And finally, hack 15, freeze your credit reports with the major bureaus. It literally takes 5 minutes online, it's totally free, and it completely stops thieves from opening new credit cards in your name.
Section 5. Stay sharp, stay secure. Well, we've covered a vast amount of ground today, 15 really powerful practical hacks. But the absolute most important takeaway here is realizing your own capability. You have the total power to implement every single one of these strategies right now. You are still Generation Ultra, experienced, not stupid. You have navigated decades of life, raised families, managed careers, and weathered shifting economies. You absolutely have what it takes to protect what is rightfully yours. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, which one are you going to try first? See you soon. Stay sharp. We've got this.